Hey guys, so we're doing another rewatch today. Figured it's Monday and it's slow here in the counselor's office today, so figured we'll take advantage of some of the time. So we're going to do a rewatch of, I believe this was last Thursday's game. It was Travis's last game that we played with him. We've got Taylor as the Spanish. We've got, let's look at his Civ right now since we're doing it this way. So Taylor's got 63, 60, and 54. So he's got, he's just perfect. I love everything about I love Taylor's game. It's really good. Travis has 55, 43, and 37. He is the Japanese. So, and you can see he's getting another 30. So he's going to be at 60 semi soon. We got 4 minutes left in 3D. So he won't have all of those, but eventually he'll be getting them. Next, we have Jake McKean sitting at 42, 30, and 9. So his trade's got to go up. And he is building trade, but needs more of it. He's going Imperial. And then DJ Locknex, who's the Indians, which, man, he has really been enjoying the Indians, and it's been enjoyable to watch him do that. Alex, you need to go Imperial. You got 3 minutes before Treaty drop. What are you doing? You got plenty of gold. You got plenty of food. I don't know what you're waiting for, but it was a mistake. So, on the other side, we've got Joel, who is the token Spanish. God bless him. And then, and he's sitting on 50, 35, and 25. And he's got another 15 of these going. So, he's still building, but he's coming along quite nicely. Then we have Sir Lars, who's researching paladins as we speak, and 65, 54, and 60. Very comparable to Taylor. In the 22, he's going to have a ton of stone for, and I believe he's the Celts. Yes, the Celts. So, good job, Lars. And then we have myself, and I am the Goths. That's Larry. I am the Goths. And we see I'm at 55 and 40, so I'm a little light on the food for the Goths. I didn't feel super light that game. If I remember correctly, I wasn't begging for food, but, it's worth noting. And then, of course, there's good old Spencer, who is the Rootin' Tootins. I love the Rootin' Tootin' Goth 1-2 punch, although not as much as I like the Tootin' Britain 1-2 punch. I think that's just such a powerful mix. And he's got 62, 51, and 57. So, once again, right at that sweet spot. This map could be the perfect map. You see, we've got trade from corner to corner. On the other side, it's not quite corner to corner, but it is inches on that side. And the trade is a little bit in our team's favor, but not much. Both teams just have really good trade. There are 2 pathways. There's this one, and then on the other side, there's this one right here. So Bop and Bop. We also see over here, Larry's preemptively walled off. That's the amount of that's all that separates this from being another corridor. So we almost have 3 corridors, which is weird for Team Black Forest. But in general, I really like this map. We see that Taylor is walled off the front. He's put in some gates, and everyone's building their military. We've got Travis has his castles, so he's obvious. Oh, he's got 3 of them, and then a bunch of these. So he's obviously planning on being infantry heavy. He's got a bunch of trebuchets. And we have 57 seconds left until treaty drop. We also see DJ Locknex building the castle, building archery ranges. I didn't see. Maybe it does. I don't know. We see that Jake is walled off with a multi-tiered thing. The other side, I've got 1 billion of those. Spencer's prepping. This isn't ideal. You notice that we didn't wall off really well. In fact, we didn't at all. On the other side, Larry's about ready to go. There's Travis ready to go. Larry's building the castle wall, and he's just kind of an all-around guy, man. So, let's see what happens. Kaput. Because the treaty is up, and there goes Travis. He's such a monster, and he loves these trebuchets. They're just so mean. You're planning on using his trebs like bombard cannons. Attack the wall, Larry. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. You know, as far as economy goes, that's about as good of a deal as you'd want. And we're cutting and going over here on both sides. Larry, you need to just cut that and send in. These guys will rip through that, although there's all of this waiting for him. So we see Taylor and Travis are just ready to go. What are you doing, man? I don't get this. Why? I mean, you got the hole. Why is this happening? This makes no sense to me. On the other side, we're cutting. We got tons of knights, tons of dudes. We're actually through, and we know it. So here we go. Well done, Lars. See that Joel is making halberdiers and hand cannoneers. Just cut, man. What? Why aren't we cutting? Larry, like, what? Why? Apparently you don't want to open it up or something. What's going on over here? No, that's what's going on over there. Okay, we see that on this side, Spencer and I are just getting going. Taylor's over here. Jake's over here. Maybe Spencer's wanting us to win it for him. That must be what it is. And Larry's showing up. That's totally what it is. So they push back Travis's trebs. Oh, there we go. There we go. Finally. Maybe he was giving Joel some more time. That's possible. On the other side, we've got kind of all hell is broken loose. We've got Spencer, myself, Taylor, Alex. I believe Jake is going to show up as well. Although I'm not seeing a lot of Jake. And there's just a ton of troops back here. Hold the line, Legolas. Hold the line. Just a mountain of troops. I love seeing all of these troops. It's just so great. Destroy the buildings, quick. On the other side, we now see that Larry has cut through both sides. And Taylor has done a full turn. You got hand cannoneers and onagers. Kind of a weird mix. A very anti-infantry. Which, you know, I think they're expecting Travis to send a lot of infantry, and he is. But it's not really fighting Taylor perfectly. Taylor is throwing infantry, but he's throwing a lot of cavalry too. But right now it's working, so we'll let him. For now, I'm not going to judge too much. This looks good. And who am I to judge Larry on a front, might I add? Larry is the best at the fronts. And there goes Joel. Joel! Going in and he's going to set down, and we're trying to kill all these trebs, man. That's the big fight right now, is who can kill the trebs, or who can the trebs kill faster. On the other side, we see that Jake and Alex are full on agreeing. And there's some hand cannoneers as well mixed in. Where am I? What's going on with my civ? Come on, guys. Maybe they plunged. No? Okay, whatever. Try and look at it through this light. There we go. No, that didn't work. I just want military units. Going back to Travis. Boom. Travis, you're sitting rich. I like it. So they're doing pretty well over here. Larry's flexing right now. And then those trebuchets happen. Man, Taylor's pretty good at this game. And Joel's sending in a big group again. You know, if I'm Joel, I'm going to send him back to here. This is a safe zone. That's not right next to a castle. Yeah, there. Oh, and he does. I wonder if he tries to go all the way in. I wonder if he's plunging. Plunge, 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 plunge. Yeah, Joel. Yeah, Joel. Yeah. Obviously, I'm unbiased. This pulls all of his guys away. Is he going to stop at the trade? Only for a moment. On the other side, Alex is in the trade as well. See that Alex is running this. Oh, this is the loop that Larry was talking about. They thought they walled off, and there's this big reach around loop. Then Alex gets in the trade. This is what Larry was talking about, that they were doing good, and then Alex does this. So Alex gets in the trade. Doesn't look like he's got a mountain of troops, but it's enough that it scares Larry, which gives Taylor and Alex enough to move forward. And because Travis is Mr. Trebuchet, he takes out all of the forward castles, which is a lot of Larry's defense. So then they take over there. On this side, you know, we're fairly stalematey. It's pretty close. But they are at Larry's front. Yeah, I believe that Alex has been cleared out at this point. Let's look at what's going on with Larry's economy. Larry's at 85 and 80 and 70. He's very rich. He's sitting on a mountain of stuff, so he really just needs to build a bunch of military buildings. But man, as soon as you can get up on someone's front and you can protect your trebs the way that they are, man, that's just bad. It's just not good. Mountains of troops over here that aren't doing much. But the side is falling. And not falling as fast as this side is falling. And Joel's getting the trebs, but I don't know that it's enough. Because Taylor and Travis have just owned this side. And they should. Taylor and Travis together should beat Larry and Joel. That's just the way that is. Ugh. Dear Lanta. So it didn't really cost Larry economy. It cost him buildings. It distracted him in a way that he couldn't afford to be distracted. It was enough that it let Travis and Taylor move forward and just get this momentum bump. And Travis, if there's anyone that's a steamroller, it's Travis. Like, once you get him going, he's so hard to stop, and good for him. On the other side, we are making forward progress, but it's too little, too late. We see that we've kind of taken over this whole area here. We're getting into their stuff. It's effective, but it's just not enough. And Taylor and Travis are winning, and they got the hole that they want, which put Taylor in. I believe Taylor's over here. Yeah, so Taylor's now into Joel. Let's look at what's going to happen. Poor Joel. Veracruz. Oh, he just quits. You're sitting on a mountain of stuff. It's fine. The game was over. It's true. I'm just sad because I feel like we did a good job. There's a ton of troops just coming forward. And Taylor's having his way on this side. Getting into Spencer. And I'm building defensive barracks, but it doesn't matter. Larry and Joel have quit at this point. I would just like to point out that, we had fairly won on our side, but it was too little, too late. At this point, Travis and Spencer are just going crazy. I'm going to fast forward it because the game is now over. Oh, I've already quit. Spencer, just quit. Spencer looks great over on this side. It's because all of their military is up. Well, no, their military just Travis and Taylor's military is up there. So we would have at least pushed them back farther. But it is what it is. Alright, I'm done watching Spencer because the game is over at this point. Boom. So, with our military, Larry played a great game. We got 18,000 military. Kid played great. Spencer played great. Joel played great. Taylor played amazing. Taylor had best economy and military. When we look at, I don't know how he had. Well, I guess he had more wood, close with food. I don't understand why Taylor has the best economy and not Spencer. That makes no sense to me. But whatever. Okay. Larry sent probably me food. No. Who did he send it to? Joel? No. Spencer? Larry sent 10,000. Larry, did you send... Oh, he sent it to Joel. Okay, so Larry was feeding Joel. And that was the game. Larry, I'm sorry. Alex did the evil reach around. We're gonna pause this. So what killed us was right here. Larry thought he was walled off, and there was this thing right here, the J, and this wasn't all the way walled off. And Alex got in, and that distracted Larry enough that they all moved forward, and trebuchets just, when you got 18 fast firing trebuchets that just go and blow everything up, that's your game. So sad. I felt like we stood a pretty good chance in that game, but Taylor and Travis are a powerful 1-2 punch, and I think that they deserve all the respect in the world for winning that game. I think that they're going to be good in the tournament. I think that it's going to be crazy to watch how the tournament goes down. I'm stoked. Especially because Alex is playing really good right now. He's changing civs up, and it's entertaining to watch. And he's mad at the Britons, though. It's kind of funny. I would just like to point out that no one built even close to as many troops as I did. Wasn't even comparable. Maybe Travis, but still had 33% more than he did. So, suck on D. Yeah. Screw you guys. I also killed like nobody. I had the least amount of kills and the most deaths. It was ridiculous. Yeah, we looked at economy, technology. Travis was cooking. This is Travis's first game back, and he's still got the fastest castle and the fastest imperial age. And on top of that, his military score is respectable. He destroyed the most buildings by a mile. Our societies, everyone's fighting for relics, which is fine. And that's the game, guys. Can't wait for our next one. GG.